What's going on, everybody? Thumpr fishing. Oh my gosh, it's been a while. I don't think I've gone this long without making a video or fishing in over a year. Well, I have a lot more people that follow me these days, and a lot more friends actually these days, that I didn't realize too that the last couple of weeks, I haven't gone fishing or made a video. I had a few people hitting me up saying, "Hey, everything all right? Everything good?" Yeah, everything's going good. Just life. So today, or this week, I also have a bunch of appointments, doctor's appointments, things to do, errands to run, this and that. So I'm hoping maybe sometime in the middle of this week, I think I have a day where I might be able to get the kayak out. But next week, I do plan to start getting back after it, getting back fishing. So today I've got appointments early this morning, and I'm thinking, you know what, I got about an hour before I think my wife gets up and everybody gets going. So maybe we'll just go, I don't know, drive around, see if we can't find a spot and cast out a line, so at least we can do something, because I'm fiending for a little bit of fishing. And of course, at the end of this video, if you're interested or want to know what I've been up to or what I got planned, stay tuned for that, because I'd like to try and put that my rants and raves towards the end. So anyway, like I said, not much fishing today. We're just gonna try our luck. I just brought one rod and like 2 or 3 baits, and it's just been a while. And sometimes you just need to go out there and cast out a line, and sometimes you'll catch that fever again, or you got to get out. But I just don't have enough time to take the kayak out. So maybe Wednesday, definitely next week. So stay tuned for that. All right, just gave some blood. Oh, that was a doozy. Now I got about an hour, and it's already 93. Dang, that temp jumped up fast. I'm not sure what we're gonna go get into. Like I said, I don't know if I want to stand out in the sun. I only brought a rod, and I didn't get any sunscreen. It was nice out when I left, but now it's baking. All right, well, I guess let's just go cast the line out for a little bit. I don't know. Maybe we can just catch something or just get a little exercise in. I think what we'll do is we'll head over to the National Seashore in Canaveral National Seashore, and maybe I'll just pick one of the little trails that I haven't been on yet, and just park and kind of recon it for maybe a potential spot in the future. And yeah, then we'll head back home. Like I said, I do plan Wednesday, so probably come out Thursday. I do plan to try and take the kayak out, or at least do an actual fishing trip. So just stay tuned for that. All right, it's already super hot, so I'm not sure how long. Definitely no more than an hour. Just a little wake right there. I figure we'll just cast out some stuff, see what we can do. Well, I guess I need my rod, right? Jeez Louise. I'm not really prepared for the sun. I didn't bring any sunscreen or a long sleeve, so I guess I'll be working on my tan today. I brought my new ultra light setup, my Fenwick Inshore Elite, and we got our Z-Man. I got a bunch of new lures too that I want to try out. So this is already on here, so let's just work this guy. I've never really been over to this area. This is near the pump house. I love this setup, so accurate and light. We got the Florida Fishing Products Osprey reel with their brand of 10-pound braid. All right, one more cast and we're gonna move on. right, let's move on. I wonder if anything's over in this one. Spooked something, probably a mullet, I'm guessing. Let's move on. You guys see all these fiddler crabs? Some good bait. I know where I'm gonna come get some. All right, so let's just try a couple casts around here, huh? Sure, there's plenty of gators. Oh, but I needed this. I just needed to get out. Like I said, I haven't been out fishing in a while, and that's kind of my go-to to, you know, decompress and collect myself. So just get a little walk in today, remind myself why I love fishing so much. All right, let's try this spot. There's a little bit more water movement over here. Let's try it. Oh, nice. Spooked up some mullet. Like I said, the water's really dirty. This is definitely a good color to use on dirty water. It's just I'm casting blind and I don't know where the holes or the flats are in here. New body of water. I bet you a top water would do pretty good in here. Let's try around this corner. Uh-oh, there we go. Whew. See how this works with the Z-Man? What you want to do is pull it forward a little bit and hook that hook in, because look, now it's nice and smooth presentation there. Oh boy, it's hot. There's a little mullet jumping. Oh my gosh, I just lost something off camera. Had a hit, not sure what it was. Dropped it towards the edge here. But he hit it right on the drop. Let's see if we can't. I can't believe I missed it too, and off camera. Dang it. Whew. definitely some fish in here. It was a decent sized fish, whatever it was that took it. Let's try this side. This side seems to be a little shallower. Oh, I lost it. What did he grab? The tail of it or what? Something grabbed him. Let's try that again. I say something hit it on the drop. One more cast at this location, and then we'll keep on walking. Oh, there's a decent fish that just hit over there. Whew, I'm sweating like a mofo right now, guys. Whew. It's a hot one. All right, let's try. Let's just try a couple feet over. Maybe they just scooted on down. Flip that out there. Nice little slow retrieve. All right, walked around for about an hour. We had a couple hits, a couple battles, but just couldn't land anything. Lots of snags and stuff like that, but yeah, we got to cast the line out. We got to have some fun, so. We're gonna slowly work our way back here now. Looks like there's a line here. My guess is it's got a crab on it. Is it? Yeah, someone's catching crabs. It's a good spot to catch blue crabs for sure. Lots of little bait fish over here. It seems like it was only one. It was only one spot that I really started getting hits. I don't know. I think they were maybe trout, and it was where there was more moving water. So that seems to be key. There's some mullet right there. When it gets this hot like this, you know, they like that moving water. Let's try this out. If I drop it right here in the culvert. How deep is this? Nothing. What about this one? Sometimes I like to drop it right in front of these culverts. Like this. Nope. Nothing home on that one. Like I said, there were some guys over here though, so I think they were over here fishing. I think that line with that crab on it was theirs. They probably forgot that one. I don't think they were marking where their lines were. They were leaving with the cooler, so my guess is they were getting some crabs. Blue crabs, not the fiddlers. Holy cow, is it hot right now. My GoPro is like on fire. Probably gonna shut down here in a minute. Whew. Well, felt good to at least get a little exercise. That's a nice thing, you know. I'm so blessed to be able to live around where I can just kind of, you know, take a quick trip into the Canaveral National Seashores, you know, just for a little walk. Oh, I love seeing all these dragonflies. Eat those mosquitoes. Anything on this side? But yeah, it's a doozy. This is a pretty cool area to walk around. You know, they do maintain it. I believe this spot everybody calls the pump house. Pretty common to locals. Lots of spots to fish along here. We had those initial hits over at the other spot, but it's either hot or cold. There's no in between. But then again, I am fishing and it's almost noon, so it is hot. I'm guessing a lot of these fish are going to be underneath the mangroves, you know, trying to stay cool and whatnot. So I believe this is the pump house. Ow. Freaking horsefly. Oh, yeah, let's start heading back. This is getting crazy. Dude, all these dragonflies, yes. If you didn't know, dragonflies eat mosquitoes. So the more dragonflies you see, the better off you should be when it comes to the skeeters. That little culvert over there looks pretty good. I wonder if we can get pretty close to it. Ooh, I'm burning up. Oh, or I can hit it. That was nice. I probably just scared whatever was in it. Oh, can I remote start my car from this far? The AC going, my goodness. I know they said high 90s today, but with the humidity that they said it's supposed to feel like 104. It's feeling like that right now, for sure. But when you like fishing, instead of walking back, here I am trying to take my time and cast every little bit. But at least we you know, got a little battle in. See, I'm thinking over here, because look, I had better luck in more of the area that's more wind prone. Like East Comber over here is more protected, but the areas that I fished that had a little bit more water movement due to the wind, that's where I was getting my hits. The problem is how are you gonna reel anything in, you know what I'm saying, right here? So that's the downfall. When I do find a little spot, I've almost gotten a hit every time. So that's something to remember in this spot, at least in the middle of the day in the summer, is that find that moving water. It's so hot and so shallow, you know that water warms up really quick. So if you find that moving water, seems to be a ticket. So at least we came out of here with a little bit of info that should be able to help us out, because some days, like I said, I just don't have the time or the energy to take the kayak out. So I want to start doing a little bit more shore fishing. I know there's a lot of you that watch my channel that just doesn't have a kayak or doesn't have a boat. This is how I was for a long time. So I'm going to try and add a little bit more content with just this type of fishing, exploring new spots, bridges, shorelines, beaches, all spots that anybody can go use. So, and it's a beautiful area. Look at all those little fiddler crabs. Look at them all running. I feel like almost walking back to that spot where I caught that a couple bites, but water's still pretty dirty. It's strange. I'm not seeing much. What sucks is when you usually see a little trail from the mangroves to the water, sometimes I look at it and I'm like, that is 100% a gator trail. 100% little gator trail. Alright, here's one of the spots where we got real close. See out there, a little bit more water movement. Oh, see, there's fish in here. This spot, I'm telling you. They're all out in the middle. All right. That was definitely a hit. So let's get that back out there without snagging up these trees. Let's see if we can't get on the other side of this tree real quick. Oh, watch out. Jeez Louise, it's freaking hot. Guacamole. All right, let's try right here. We could probably bring something in right here, right? Oh, we tried. But like I said though, we came back over here and we got a hit right away. So that's the thing. It seems like they like this moving water a little bit more so when it's real hot like this. I think what they're doing is they're just kind of circling in here. Probably looking for fiddlers. And you just gotta catch them on when they come back around.
Recording. 3 channels started.
Oh my gosh, you guys, it's a hot one. I'm drenched, sunburned. And
Recording. 3 channels
okay, things told me like 10 times already. Oh, where was I? Yeah, it's hot, mega hot and humid. Bugs. Hey, we got a couple bites. I'll take it, especially in like a matter of 45 minutes to an hour. That's all we did. Oh my gosh, I feel like I just got out of a sauna. All right, guys. That's gonna do it for fishing wise. Not much, like I said, just trying to get out there a little bit, more so just an update. So my rant and rave, my update, what I've been up to, where I've been, what I got planned is coming up. So if you don't want to hear that mumbo jumbo, I'll catch you in the next one. All right, so like I said, towards the end of this video, I was gonna kind of give you guys an update for those of you all that are interested. I know I have a lot of friends, family, and all that kind of stuff that this is kind of the way that I kind of stay in touch with a lot of you all. Well, the last 2 weeks, I have not done any fishing. I know, surprising, right? Well, it's just, for one, it's summertime, so the kids are out of school. I'm spending a lot more time with them. The other one is, you guys know, I'm not a big fan of getting up early in the morning, and I don't have 2 vehicles right now, so, and my wife works nights, so I only have the morning available to fish. So, and admittedly, as some of you all know, I do have autoimmune issues. I'm type 1 diabetic. I've got this Philago thing that's taking out my skin pigments, which is just great when you move to Florida where there's tons of sun, right? But I also have that Hashimoto's. It's a thyroid disease as well. So, I'm dealing with all kind of stuff, and I think that's one thing that I'm doing this week. I'm getting some blood work done because my thyroid, my medication, it's off. Sometimes you just know it, and with that stuff, you just have no energy. So, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I won't lie. I could have gone fishing over the last 2 weeks, but it didn't matter if I got 8, 10, even 12 hours of sleep. I just had no energy, no motivation to get up and go do anything. So it is what it is. And I know it's the internet. Why am I speaking and talking about all my medical stuff? Well, because if you know me and you watch my videos, I'm not ashamed of anything. And I think it's important that everybody hears, because, one thing that I tell my children is in this world, everybody has their burden. And everybody does. And what matters is how you carry it. So, anybody that knows me, I've been through some pretty dark times in my life and bad situations and all that kind of stuff. And I'm a big believer in perspective. That glass is half full or if it's half empty. It's all how you look at it. Before I moved here to Florida, when all this medical stuff started happening, all I could think about is I'll never be able to do this, or I can never do this profession, or I can't do this now because, I'm insulin dependent, or I can't do this, I can't do that. When in reality is, you're not going to get any better, or your life's not going to get any better unless you change your perspective on it. I can still do this. I can still do that. And I run into a lot of people too, that they don't, they won't go kayak fishing, or they're afraid to go out and about because of their medical conditions. And I'm here to tell you, don't let those things stop you from enjoying life and getting out there. I'm not saying if you got a broken leg, go out there and walk on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. But what I am saying, though, is that there is another side to it, and for one, I don't think we as people get any better physically or mentally when we are, thinking everything negative that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm basically in the same position I was before I left Washington State. The difference was I was focusing on everything, I'm not going to be able to do this, I can't do this. I was a big, I had 3 acres up in the woods, and then the whole world could fall apart and I'd still be fine. And then, being a Marine and a Iraq vet, I pride myself on, being resilient and all that stuff. So when, these things happened and now I'm so reliant, and I'm out fishing, and I start my insulin goes down or crash, and I got to get help. Does not come natural for me. So it was a big thing, and I was really hard for me to deal with. But I hit a point. I think I was hanging out with my sons, and I realized that I'm not getting any better just sitting here thinking about all the things that got going wrong. This make the best of it. I can still walk. I can still do this. There's all this new technology out there. There's all this stuff. And that's one of the big reasons why, we made such a drastic move. And now look at us. We're going to parks. We're doing all new adventures that we never thought we would do. So anyway, like I said, just went on a rant there. But I just wanted to let you guys know I'm not going to beat around the bush, do excuses. I've been busy, yes. But on the same token, too, like I said, I just got to get my thyroid stuff in check. So I can't use excuses not to get out. Because like I said, I even went to bed super, super early. Got some good sleep. But I just could not get up in the morning. And then another thing, too, I have been thinking about maybe picking up like a part-time gig, something like that, to maybe speed up the process of maybe looking for a second vehicle. Prices these days. I was waiting. The last couple of years, we were talking about getting another vehicle because we had two for a long time. And it's just, I've been waiting for prices to come down. I just don't think that's ever going to happen. So now with both my boys, looking into driving and all that kind of stuff, definitely going to need a second vehicle. But of course, that'll open it up to me being able to fish the evenings, and that'll make it way easier. And the possibilities are endless at that point, because I'll be fishing all the time. So, because I'm just not a fan in the morning. I'm telling you, I think of the military. Military ruined mornings with me. I wasn't a big fan on running, even though I was somewhat good at running. But yeah, getting up at crack of dawn, before the crack of dawn, because you had to show everybody up and going running miles. But anyway, everybody, I just wanted to give you guys an update. And like I said, I don't, I put it all out there, and that's what you got to do too when you want to work past things. You got to just put it out there. Don't be ashamed of it and work around it. So that's what I'm doing this week. I've got appointments for my dogs. I got appointments for me. So I think, tomorrow, my appointments for the dogs. Right now, I'm about to go in and give some blood. And then towards the end of the week, we'll go over that, see what kind of medication changes I got to make so I can get some of that energy back. So, and then too, I'm trying to make some diet changes and eat a little healthier, which we all know is not the easiest thing to do these days. So, but yeah, so anyway, everybody, like I said, rant, rave, but I haven't been on here in like 2 weeks, so I knew I was going to be ranting a little more than usual. So if you're still listening to me rant and rave, I appreciate you. You know, you're probably some people that I consider family and friends, so apologies for not getting on here. I will be picking it up. I didn't want to beat myself up about it. I said, you know what, I've been posting my videos multiple times a week for almost a year now. And, you know, for 2 years I've been doing my channel almost now, but when I started doing the whole vlog thing, it's been about a year now where I've been posting pretty regularly. So I was like, you know what, I could take 2 weeks and just kind of chill and, you know, take care of myself. So that's what I've been doing. But I've got lots of friends out there that have been hitting me up. They want to go fishing, so there's going to be some pretty good fishing videos coming up. And I've got a whole list of spots because sitting at home, I still had that urge to fish. I was looking at all these different spots. So we've got tons of spots that we're going to go explore later this summer and this fall especially. So stay tuned for that, everybody. And again, I appreciate you all for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Tight lines, everybody. Peace!